Clashes erupted in South Kivu between two factions of the army-aligned Wazalendo militia, forcing hundreds of civilians to flee to North Kivu. Displaced families are taking shelter in churches and schools and urgently need food, water and other essentials. Kinshasa and the M23 signed a declaration of principles on July 19th in which they committed to a permanent ceasefire following the signing of a peace agreement between the DRC and Rwanda in late June. Fighting between the Congolese army and the paramilitary M23 resumed in eastern DRC despite the ceasefire proposed last week by Angola's President João Lourenço. Both sides accused the other of violations. Kinshasa says the rebels are looking to strengthen their position while continuing diplomatic talks. But M23 categorically reject the accusations. They say that government forces are behind the hostilities, citing strikes and ground offensives targeting their positions and surrounding areas. These irreconcilable versions are fueling a climate of mistrust and further weakening an already tense truce.
There are increasing and flagrant violations of international humanitarian law. Our workers risk their lives in order to save the lives of others. I have raised all kinds of obstacles and difficulties, and I am relaying here the concerns of international NGOs and United Nations agencies that are operating under extremely challenging conditions in the region's refugee camps to alleviate suffering.
This comes as a key border crossing between Democratic Republic of Congo and Burundi reopened after more than 2 months. It was closed due to an armed offensive. The Kavimvira post on Lake Tanganyika, which is vital for the region's economy, was closed in December as the Rwanda-backed M23 launched a new drive for territory in eastern DRC. Authorities on the Congo side and a Burundi police official at the frontier confirmed that the crossing had reopened. The frontier post is on the main road from the Burundi economic capital Bujumbura and the DR Congo city of Uvira. Experts said the M23 offensive in December, aiming for Uvira, intended to cut Burundi's military support for DR Congo forces. Tens of thousands of Congolese fled into Burundi because of the offensive. Economic contacts went ahead across Lake Tanganyika, and the M23 withdrew from Uvira in South Kivu province in January, citing a demand from the United States, which has been seeking to mediate between DR Congo and Rwanda in the latest conflict to hit eastern DRC. The mineral-rich region has been stricken by 3 decades of violent turmoil, the latest of which blew up after the resurgence of the Rwanda-backed M23 in 2021. With the DRC army back in control in Uvira, authorities felt confident to reopen the frontier.
This border is very important for us people in Gatumba. Many of them do small business here. There are also farmers, fishermen, and others for whom the reopening of this border is very vital. Today, it is a great joy everywhere in Gatumba.
I am very happy with the reopening of the border. We have suffered enormously. We have been victims of theft, harassment. For example, my motorcycle was stolen. We are even more than happy to see our children who had taken refuge in Burundi. We started to cross fraudulently and it was very dangerous. In any case, we say thank you because everyone is going home now.
Other Burundi-DRC border posts in zones where the M23 forces are deployed remain closed. The United Nations says more than 80,000 people have fled from the M23 assault in Uvira to Burundi, where they are crowded into refugee camps. Africa Bureau, WION, World is One.